The debris cap's function is to protect the upper bore of the Christmas tree from debris and dropped objects. The cap also protects the top connection profile from corrosion by an injected corrosion inhibitor. The main features of the cap are a hot stab receptacle to inject corrosion inhibitor, an anode for its own cathodic protection, and 3 internal poppets that are used to keep the cap in place by latching on to the external profile of the spool body. The debris cap is lowered subsea using a winch wire from a vessel or rig. The cap is connected to the wire with an ROV hook for ROV connection and disconnection. The debris cap is lowered to a safe height above the tree. At this point, the ROV is able to help guide the cap into its correct position. As the cap is lowered over the top of the spool body, the poppets are depressed and the weight of the cap sets itself into position. With the cap fully landed, the poppets will have extended into the external profile of the spool body, keeping the cap in place. The winch wire can now be disconnected and retrieved to the surface. With the debris cap installed on the tree, the corrosion inhibitor can now be injected. This is to protect the upper internal bore of the tree from corrosion. The ROV will remove the dummy hot stab from the receptacle and place it into the parking position on the cap. The ROV will then take the corrosion inhibitor hot stab and insert it into the receptacle and then eject the fluid. Once filled, the ROV will remove the corrosion inhibitor hot stab from the receptacle and replace with the dummy hot stab. If access is needed to the bore of the tree during its lifetime, then the debris cap will have to be removed. To do this, a winch wire with ROV hook will be lowered from a vessel or rig to a position next to the debris cap. The ROV will then take the ROV hook and attach it to the cap. The winch wire will be tensioned and the ROV will clear to a safe distance. The cap will then be pulled from the tree and retrieved to the surface.